Artur Beterbiev has once again called out his countryman Sergey Kovalev and former amateur rival for a professional unification showdown. Beterbiev is the IBF light heavyweight champion. Kovalev is currently the WBO light heavyweight champion. So I'm going to quote Beterbiev directly here. He says, "Hi, Sergey Kovalev. After your rematch against the leader Alvarez, you regained the WBO title and told the media you wanted a unification fight against me. I immediately agreed and instructed my promoter to contact your team and organize the fight. And despite your numerous interviews about your desire to fight me, you have still not accepted my invitation. So I am addressing this invitation to you again, but this time personally and publicly. Sergey, let's put an end to our boxing relationship once and for all. No plausible reason could be given to prevent our fight from happening. A unification title bout is a top priority for any major organization, and Top Rank would only welcome such a fight. In Russia, you were nicknamed Noodles, and in the US, you named yourself Crusher. So which of the nicknames suits you best? It depends on your answer. Our fans are waiting for it. I am waiting for it. The clock is ticking." So those are the words of Artur Beterbiev calling out Kovalev. Now, what he said there is very true, right? Because Kovalev has got this mandatory obligation, apparently, to fight Anthony Yarde, but unifications trump mandatories in the eyes of most sanctioning bodies. So the WBO may very well be willing to defer the Anthony Yarde mandatory of Sergey Kovalev and allow him to engage in a unification with Beterbiev. I would certainly prefer it at this stage, because this is a fight I've been wanting to see for a long time, is Kovalev versus Beterbiev. They've got this amateur rivalry. They're both Russians. Let's see it. You know, I would love to see that fight. We know they're both vulnerable. We know they've both got monstrous power. Neither man is getting any younger. I think Beterbiev is slightly younger than Kovalev, but Kovalev, you know, Beterbiev's no spring chicken himself, and Kovalev's in his, mid-30s now? So, hell yes. They're both on ESPN, right? Kovalev has got some kind of working relationship with Top Rank, although he's still signed to main events, Cafe Duva. And of course, Beterbiev is a proper Top Rank fighter. So it should be a fairly easy fight to make. But like I've said in previous videos, I suspect that the issue at the moment for Sergey Kovalev is the legal situation, because he hasn't said anything about that. There hasn't been any updates on that publicly. Ever since there was supposed to be this court hearing in late April, I think it was April 19th, we've heard nothing since then. And that court hearing was to determine whether formal charges will be brought against Sergey Kovalev for assault. Haven't heard anything since. So I have to imagine that it's all hush-hush and the lawyers are feverishly scrambling around trying to sort the situation out, which is why Kovalev has been, you know, non-committal, either to the Yarde fight, either to the World Boxing Super Series rumors, and perhaps even to this unification with Artur Beterbiev. I suspect, and it is just a suspicion, that Sergey Kovalev is trying to get the hell out of the United States. That's what I suspect. I think he's trying to get the hell out of there. By hook or by crook, he's trying to get out of there. Because once you get out of the United States and you're back in Russia, Russia will not deport or will not extradite any of its citizens. The Russian government doesn't do that. So I suspect he's desperately trying to get back home to Russia, even if he has to swim across the Pacific to get there. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Beterbiev calling out Kovalev. Is this a fight you'd like to see? Is this a fight you think is realistic? You know, they fought each other a couple times in the amateurs. Beterbiev winning twice, Kovalev claiming he was robbed. Or perhaps you could have Beterbiev versus Kovalev fighting in the World Boxing Super Series, although it's risky, you know, because if the Cruiserweight World Boxing Super Series is anything to go by, the quality of opponents, the quality of opposition in there is so strong that let's say they put Kovalev and Beterbiev in the tournament with a view to matching them up against each other in the semifinals or in the finals, who's to say that one of them wouldn't lose before getting to the final and then we don't see the fight? You know, so personally, I prefer to see Kovalev and Beterbiev fight each other now rather than, you know, trying to put them both in the World Boxing Super Series. So anyway, Those are my thoughts. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.